match. Your winner, Hayabusa. And normally you don't think of high-flying, graceful Mexican-style wrestlers like Hayabusa with rough and tough hardcore action. But Hayabusa, you are hardcore, you are demand. And Eric, what is the next match coming up?
Well, I think we're going to see something really hardcore. We got Tanaka versus Super Leather. Now, Tanaka, an excellent tactical fighter. He's been on a hot streak. He's won 5 in a row. I really look for big things from him, except he's fighting Super Leather. And this man is very unpredictable. I got a chart up here, up and down, of the things he's done in the ring. I wouldn't be surprised if you see a chair in there. I wouldn't be surprised if you see barbed wire around his neck. I've seen him take a man on the ground, hold his foot on the neck, whip out his... and urinate all over him. A gruesome sight could happen. I hope it doesn't tonight, mainly because of it ruins the ring and it splashes, and I just, this is a good scene.
Yeah. Well, Eric, in a related note, if you do get sick and squeamish from this kind of action, maybe it's not for you, but if you are, hardcore action, FMW is your league. And we have the unorthodox guy, Super Leather, versus the technical wrestler, Masato Tanaka. So it's not leather and lace, it's leather and grace. Let's go to the ring. An interesting clash of styles in this FMW match. I'm John Watanabe with
Eric Big Ball Geller.
Yeah, right now we have a Super Leather. You can guess who he is.
I mean, he's crazy, but I gotta admit, I kind of like Super Leather. He brings a sort of theatrics to the sport that anyone can enjoy.
And this match is getting into a wild start. His opponent is Masato Tanaka. Taking a few seats to the head and whip into the seats.
Super Leather is one of the FMW's members who originally hailed from the good old US of A. He's a Keiko. I grew up way out in the back in the States like yonder.
Yeah, I guess you would call him the chairman of FMW. Yeah, I guess he's the chairman of the board, and you're never going to be bored watching this extremely hardcore wrestling known as frontier martial arts wrestling.
Now, I don't know if you knew this, but Super Leather's original family used to beat him merciless. Until one day he killed them full cancer.
Yeah, and now Super Leather is taking out his childhood frustrations on the poor Masato Tanaka, treating Masato like a poor red-headed stepchild.
Well, he's just atoning for some past family sins. I don't know if you know this, but he ran away in his younger years. He went to live with a different family, and maybe you know this family, the Carlucci family out of Chicago. Ring a bell with you?
Isn't that the family that was the CPA wrestler?
Exactamundo, John. It's more than a rumor that Super Leather has been contracted by his adopted family to take care of some old business with his enemy, CPA.
And it looks like Tanaka has no action right to Super Leather. And Super Leather, of course, the man with the leather face, as anyone can plainly see.
What they say, supposedly, his face is made of the skin of past victims. He took that skin, meshed it together, sewed it together. I'm actually told that the dreadlocks are Bob Marley's dreadlocks. He actually dug up the grave of Bob Marley and attached him to that skin. And,
yeah, man.
Certainly jamming out there right now.
Even smoking too much of that Jamaican. A nice, good old-fashioned stop by Masato Tanaka.
Tanaka's a very resilient fighter. He's got more lives than well, you have with your... if your wife is listening out there, that he was in the hotel room with me last night. I promise you, he didn't answer the call because we were going over today's pre-game analysis.
Whoa. Nice whip into the post by Super Leather. I mentioned this is a clash of styles. Tanaka, known for his power moves and technical finesse, and Super Leather, he has no wrestling technique. I mean, the guy doesn't know a wrist lock from a wrist wash. I mean, he just goes out there and crawls and does whatever he does to make his opponent.
So if you don't really care for his wrestling style, you might want to give him a few tips. You can go up and talk him after the match, give him some pointers. I think you can do that.
Yeah, I'll do that as long as you're like 6 inches in front of me. That's just fine.
Hey, I talk to the man. I know these guys. I get in the ring with these men, my friend. We have a relationship or rapport.
You know, I think you're right. I think I've seen the two of you at a Star Trek convention together, or a Doctor Who convention. I mean, you look like the kind of guys who would be.
Oh, and if you can see who's living long and prospering right now, my friend.
Okay, your boy, Super Leather. Yeah, in charge, taking control over Tanaka. At least at the moment. Whoa, nice neck breaker. Oh, and Tanaka.
He breaks before the pin.
Yeah, he does.
And that's a very time-honored tradition in the FMW. To pin an opponent, you have to totally dominate his world. If you manage to even get a shoulder off the ground for a second, 40 seconds, it's as good as letting him break free. I mean, if they still have the energy to fight, then they will fight.
And in keeping with traditions, they get back into, boy, whoa, headbutt, headbutt, headbutt. Yeah, the ref just lets them go at it, and yeah, they're really getting back to business. You know, mano y mano.
How do you say that mano a mano in Japanese?
Mano y mano.
Whoa, speaking of mano a mano.
Oh boy.
Wow,
That was
Super
condensed.
Leather really hurt him on that one. Took him out. Took him out for the count.
Yeah, and your boy wins, Super Leather.
He didn't actually call him that. Not that move right there. I am not surprised one bit by the outcome.